What is going on, Phantom Army? It's your boy Phantom Stilts, and welcome back once again to a brand new video on the channel, guys. Today we're taking a look at my brand new setup. I have not done a setup tour in about 3 years. It's been a long time since I've done an actual setup for what I actually use on a day-to-day basis for all my YouTube and streaming. So I wanted to show you guys the updated setup for 2020 and what I'll be using for the foreseeable future. I've been putting a lot of time in and a lot of money into my dream setup. And you guys have seen it in videos. You guys have sort of seen, what I have to offer as far as the setup, but I've never told you exactly what equipment I use. So that's what this video is going to be about. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new. And let's get right into the setup, guys. So yeah, guys, the initial setup. So what we have here is obviously keyboard, mouse, Stream Deck, and 2 monitors as well as a Logitech webcam. So the monitors are Mag27C monitors. They're from MSI. I got 2 of them. I got them from Micro Center for about 300 bucks. So each monitor was about 300. They're 144 hertz monitors, 1080p monitors, and they're really, really nice. I have them hooked up between a display port and a HDMI port. I believe the display port is on the left monitor, which is my main monitor here, and then the HDMI is the right monitor. So I have them hooked into my graphics card, which is my PC down there. We'll get to that in a second. As you guys know, I stream and do YouTube videos on the daily, so I need a lot of really good equipment as far as editing and just playing games in general and video editing software and stuff. So if I miss anything, I will make sure to put it in the description of what I actually have. So like I said, I have 2 Mag27C monitors from MSI. The webcam I use is a Logitech C920. That's the webcam actually right there. And then the mic I use is the HyperX Quadcast. I also have it on a Samson boom arm, as you guys can see here. So my keyboard is a K552 from Red Dragon. That is the keyboard that I use. It's got cherry red switches to it. So it's a really, really nice mechanical keyboard. I think the actual keyboard was about 30 or 40 bucks. And I actually got a mouse with it too, but I don't use the mouse anymore. So the mouse actually was the exact same color as the keyboard. It was black and red. But now I have the Razer Basilisk Hyperspeed. That is the mouse that I use on a day-to-day basis just for editing and stuff. The vast majority of the gaming that I do is on controller. So I don't tend to use the mouse that much for gaming. It's just a nice mouse to sort of have. It's got 2.4 gigahertz hyperspeed, and then it's also got Bluetooth, but I just keep it on the 2.4 because it's faster, it's more responsive. And then next we have the Elgato Stream Deck. So that's how I control all of my scenes and stuff in Streamlabs. I have it set up for a couple different things. So I have a live button, a pause button, a chatting button, and a starting button, all for my scenes. I have a stream button that shows my mic and toggles it on and off in stream. So they can still hear me in Discord, but they can't hear me on the stream. I have a stream button, a record button, something to open Streamlabs, a quick hotkey for Streamlabs OBS, a quick hotkey for Opera GX, a viewers tab for Twitch, a clock on the bottom left, my CPU usage, and finally a Discord mute and unmute toggle button. So that's pretty much, then we have, forgot about this one. So we have a Main Gear Assist mouse pad that the keyboard and the mouse are actually sitting on, and then we have like a nice plush gel wrist pad for my wrist when I'm typing and stuff. So that's it for the setup for the most part, and everything is sitting on the Trasani desk that I showed you guys in a previous video. The desk actually does go up and down and does raise and lower depending on what you're doing, and it is a standing desk. It's all motorized. I've never had a problem with everything on this desk being on there. The weight actually is distributed really well, and it never has a problem sort of moving up and down when the desk is being used. So it's a great desk. I absolutely love this desk to death. And it also has, like I showed in the video, it has like a drawer down here, quick toggle switches for like up and down, a stand-up timer, and 3 presets for the height. And then it also has a charging port, as you guys can see, or a charging deck or a charging pad for your phone or whatever you need to charge wirelessly. And then on the side here, it has 2 HDMI ports, has 2 USB ports and a lock. So you're actually able to lock the desk in place so it doesn't move. I tend to use that lock whenever I'm done for the day. That way, if something sort of runs across my desk or falls on it, it will not move. And then last but not least, for the desk setup, I have a Main Gear gaming chair. I can't remember what model this is, but I actually love the hell out of this chair. It was pretty pricey, but it's a great chair, does the trick, and it's a bigger chair than most gaming chairs because obviously I'm 7'3", so I have to have a pretty big gaming chair. It's really, really comfortable. It actually goes up and down like normal desk chairs do, but the big advantage of this chair is the armrests can actually lower and raise. So I usually have them lowered when I'm gaming and have them raised when I'm doing like office work and editing and stuff like that. So as far as more peripherals, this is my Logitech Pro X wireless gaming headset. It's actually charging right now. Great headset. This was a big gift to myself because I used to use a 420X Turtle Beach headset. So I use those now, and they're 10 times better, much better quality, and they're basically the best thing that Logitech has to offer in the form of headsets. And last but not least, we have chilling up there on top of the PC is a Seagate 1 terabyte external hard drive. So I use that in case my PC fills up with memory. And then last but not least, we will get into the PC specs right after I move the PC so you guys can see the inside.
And now guys, probably what took the longest to build out of anything is my PC setup. So this took me probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months to actually build everything in it. As you guys can see, I've got some RGB going out with the CPU cooler fan, as well as some RGB in the front here. This case is actually the Leon Lee LandCool 2. I got it from Micro Center for about $100. It's one of those PC cases that has a lot of room to it, so if I want to add anything else to it, such as like a cooling system, anything like that, liquid cooling, I can do that. It has enough space to do all that. So to give you guys an overall spec of the PC, so you guys can see I have some RGB going on there with the CPU cooler fan. So the CPU that I had before was a 2600 Ryzen 5. I now have a 3700X Ryzen 7, I believe is what it is. Yeah, it's Ryzen 7 3700X. And the graphics card I have in there is a 2060 Ti, or excuse me, so a GE Force RTX 2060. So I had a 1660 Ti before that, so I upgraded to the 20 series. Haven't yet decided if I'm going to go all the way up to the 30 series. I'm going to sort of wait until they get all the bugs out. But as you guys can see, that's the 2060 RTX 2060 in there, the EVGA version. Did not get the one with the RGB to it because I didn't really think it was necessary. Along with the CPU cooler fan, I actually have 3 other fans in here. One right there in the corner, one on the top, and then one towards the side or front of the actual PC. As far as the Mobo that I'm using, it is a B450M D3SH, I believe. Yeah, D3 or DS3H. So that's the Mobo that I use. I also have a my RAM in here, which is 2 sticks of 8 gigabytes for a total of 16 gigabytes TE Force Vulkan for my RAM. As you guys can see here on the bottom, I have a TX550M for my power supply from Corsair. I believe it is a gold modular power supply. So it's good for pretty much absolutely anything you want to power as far as PC goes. It's one of the best that I was able to find for the power supply. So guys, this is another really cool feature of this PC case. So it has slots for your hard drive here. So you can actually just slide the hard drive in there, and the actual connector for the cables comes out the backside. Just keeps it really clean, really flush to everything in the case. And then as far as my hard drive is concerned, I have a Seagate 1 terabyte Barracuda in there, as well as my SSD, which I believe is a 1 terabyte as well. Anyways, guys, that is the setup tour for my 2020 setup, what I'll be using for the foreseeable future. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. We're almost to 800 subscribers on the channel officially. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new. This is your boy Phantxm. I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, guys.